G'day everyone. So, do we all want to gather around? Now we're going to go over putting our harnesses on. So, if everyone picks up their harness by the front here, there's a couple of loops just here, we'll grab hold of those. Then if we have a look here, we have this nice circular bit here. This is our waist belt. So this goes around our tummy and goes around our middle bit here. And if you have a look in here, there are two other loops. These are your leg loops. So you have a left one and a right one. Make sure when you're putting the harness on that these aren't crossed, because you don't want them crossed because they get really uncomfortable. So make sure everything's nice and set, and then when we put these on, imagine putting them on like a big set of underpants. So one leg in one side, slide that on, one leg in the other side, slide it on, pull it all up, put that over here. If it helps, get a mate to give you a hand. And what we want to do is, if you feel you got your nice bony bits on your hips, everyone put their hands on the hips, feel the nice bony bit. Now just above there, there's a nice squishy bit. That's where we want the harness to sit, is above that bony bit. So, pull it up a bit and tighten it up. So, make sure, just like a regular buckle, push that through, make sure it's pulled nice and tight. For the waist belt, you want it to be pretty tight, but you don't want it to be really constricting. So if it's making you short of breath, then it's far too tight. So make that nice and tight. And these black diamond ones, you might need to get a friend to give you a hand with this. Keep it tight and poke it in. Now the test we do to make sure that the waist belt is tight enough is you make a fist and slide it down there and then rotate it. So make sure it's going like that, and then pull, and if you can't pull it out, then that's tight enough for you. So slide and take your hand out. That's our waist done. Now for our legs, we want to make sure that these are nice and snug, but we don't want them to be really tight. So just push them up a little bit, make sure they're snug, they're not constricting anything. And with all of these buckles on these harnesses, when you do them up, pull them through, get the little tail here, and then poke it back over the top of the buckle. Pull it tight. That locks it in place. So make sure you do it for your waist belt especially. Now, once you've all done that, bring it up to me, I'll assess all of them, and then we'll be able to go out sailing.